Hello, welcome to our channel. This is HuusHome Renovation Project. Happy 2024. I hope you've had a great start of the year. For us, we're still going on with the project. It's gone so far, but let's just go a little bit back to the winter of 2023. We were freezing. When we were doing this project, doing our floors, we were really freezing because we didn't have any insulation up on the ceiling, so there wasn't any heat regulation in the house. And in this video, I'm going to take you through the process of us putting the insulation on our ceiling and building the wall in between where the kitchen now is and the other side where we had the old kitchen, which was all an effort to contain as much heat as possible. Anyway, this is my family, my husband, my father-in-law, and my son trying to put up these wood fiber insulation up on the attic so that it's easier for us to lay them flat on the ceiling. The paper you're seeing, it helps with vaporization. So basically there is so much moisture that comes from our house, from cooking, from breathing, showering, and so many other activities that go on in a home, in a typical home. And this plastic paper actually helps to absorb that moisture. This is a completely different day where my husband, myself, and my father-in-law, we were stuck up on the attic for hours guys, and this is a place where you cannot stand. So we were just kneeling and crawling down there, with my husband being the paparazzi, trying to take pictures of me pulling out insulation. But this was really tough and hectic. It was so cold, I remember.
The reason why you always, or you want to put something on top, because there's still openings here, huh? So ideally, in the old days, before you can get like the fluffy ones, because the fluffy ones, they'll just be like a duvet on top of it. When you only had these, you had to like get them overlapped, and that was always tricky when you cut these ones to have it overlap both on this end and on this end.
If you remember from the previous videos that we were supposed to make a new wall, like moving the wall that was dividing the living room and the old kitchen a little bit in. So this is the wall, we're making it now, and we're also trying to get as much heat as possible to the house, because again, it's really cold. It's in the winter, it's in the middle of the winter. And guys, it's so easy to make a wall in this country. Like when I grew up, we had to have a mason come and make walls because we used bricks and rocks, building stones, or mud, depending on where you come from. But here, my husband and his dad, they just put up this wood. It's like a very temporary wall. I don't know, it just doesn't look as strong as what I would think. But anyway, they're putting the insulation up between the wood, the timbers that they have put on, and what will follow will be the plasterboards that they will put on the front of this insulation, and then plaster, and then paint. And eventually it's gonna look like a concrete wall. How cool is that? So cool. Anyway, I'm learning a lot with this DIY, even though last year was such a big challenge with the cold, with us doing so much by ourselves, and also having like a really tiny filthy kitchen that we used to use before our new kitchen came in. And I'm also hoping to actually put up all the videos from last year back to back. So please stay tuned, because there will be very consistent new videos that will follow each other, to just see the progress and get to know how far we've come, and do a short tour of how far we are and our new kitchen, of course. Keep tuned. Anyway, when we finished putting up this wall, which took forever, and this is a completely different day from the ceiling day, everything just takes time. Okay, on the video I wish it was this fast as it is on this video, but it wasn't. Anyway, when we were done with this, we moved up to put the timbers or frames up on the ceiling, so that it is the basis, of course, for putting now the proper ceiling, which I'm going to show you now. as I was saying, this is my husband and me trying to help each other, support each other. Or DIY or this renovation house, my gosh. Anyway, so I'm holding these timbers so that he's able to drill into the wood that we put under the ceiling. You remember when you started this video? Please go back and see it again so you can come back and see now what we meant by the timbers that we're laying down up on the attic. So this is what we're doing. We're attaching those timbers to these so that it creates a stability, so the ceiling doesn't come crumbling on us, but also so that we put the ceiling plates onto these timbers. Okay, so these are like the frames. We're creating frames, and I'm telling you, this is actually exhausting because you have your hands lifted for a long time, and this room is about 11 square meters, so that's a big room, and that's gonna be our kitchen, open kitchen. It is our kitchen, open room, dining area. If I would do this again, honestly, I think I will have the kitchen a little bit closed up. Anyway, story for another day. Yeah, so we did a lot on this night, and as you can see, the wall was also finished, and that's the door that we're going to be using to get into the living room. And let me tell you guys, this made so much difference to our house because we were freezing. There was this night where my child said that she hated this house. It broke my heart so much, shattered me, because I mean, you're making this house so that the kids can have the best time. Anyway, I'm looking forward to how the finished look is gonna be, and I'm gonna share with you guys. And thank you so much for your support. Please subscribe and keep tuned because we're gonna be putting up content back to back. Happy 2024. Bye.